Changing parameters in the Effect Controls panel. You can customize all transitions in Premiere Pro. A major benefit of the Effect Controls panel is that, in addition to it giving you access to the settings for transition effects, you can see the outgoing and incoming clip handles. This makes it easier to adjust the timing of an effect. Let's modify a transition. In the Timeline panel, switch back to the Transitions sequence. Position the Timeline playhead over the split transition you added between clips 2 and 3, and click the transition effect icon to select it. In the Effect Controls panel, select the box for Show Actual Sources to view frames from the actual clips. This makes it easier to assess the changes you will make. In the Effect Controls panel, open the Alignment menu and choose Start at Cut. The transition icon in the Effect Controls panel timeline and in the sequence switches to show the new position. Click the small Play the Transition button at the upper left corner of the Effect Controls panel to preview the transition beneath the button. Now change the transition duration. In the Effect Controls panel, click the blue numbers for the duration, type 300, and click away from the numbers or press the Tab key to apply the new setting. Premiere Pro will add the correct punctuation automatically, changing 300 into 00000300. That is 3 seconds. The Alignment menu changes to Custom Start because the effect now reaches beyond the beginning of the next transition effect. To make the new transition duration fit, Premiere Pro automatically sets the start a little earlier. Examine the Effect Controls panel timeline at the right side of the panel. In this example, the Effect Controls panel playhead is centered on the cut, and you can see the way the effect timing has been adjusted automatically. In the Timeline panel, play through the transition to see the change. These automated adjustments can be subtle, so always double-check the results of new settings by playing through the effect. This way, you can be sure you are happy with the newly revealed media taken from the clip handles, the media that was hidden from view until you added the transition effect. Although it is useful that Premiere Pro automatically modifies the timing of effects when necessary, it makes it even more important to check the transition before you move on. Now, let's customize the transition. In the Effect Controls panel timeline, hover the pointer over the middle part of the vertical black line that crosses all 3 layers. The 2 video clips and the transition effect between them. The line is the edit point between the 2 clips. If your pointer is correctly positioned, it will change to the red rolling edit icon. This edit line is close to the left edge of the effect, so you might want to zoom into the Effect Controls panel timeline to conveniently make adjustments. In the Effect Controls panel, the rolling edit pointer lets you reposition the timing of an edit between 2 clips by dragging the edit line. Still in the Effect Controls panel, drag left and right with the rolling edit pointer. As you do, you are changing the timing of the cut. The out point of the clip on the left of the edit and the in point of the clip on the right of the edit update in the Timeline panel when you release the mouse button. This is a form of trimming. You will explore trimming in more detail in Lesson 8, Mastering Advanced Editing Techniques. Move the pointer to the left or right of the edit line in the Effect Controls panel, and the pointer changes to the Slide tool. The blue line is the time ruler playhead. Using the Slide tool changes the start and end points of the transition without changing its overall duration. Unlike using the rolling edit tool, Moving the transition rectangle by using the slide tool does not change the edit point between the two sequence clips. Instead, it changes the timing of the transition effect. Use the slide tool to drag the transition rectangle left and right and compare the results.